plumberparts.co.uk. Honest reviews and advice. Hold tight and welcome to today's plumberparts.co.uk video. Today I'm going to tell you how to fit and install a basin on a pedestal. This can be quite difficult to do, but if you go about it in the right way, it should be fine. You may wonder why I'm wearing glasses, sunglasses, and look absolutely amazingly cool. Well, the honest truth is I'm absolutely terrified by this job. If I tell you, you can't tell anyone else, but these tiles here are the hardest tiles I've ever drilled in my whole life. So I'm going to try and time-lapse that particular part of the job because you don't want to see me crying, rolling around on the floor on my back and smacking my belly and basically going completely crazy because they're so hard to do. So anyway, let's get on with this job and I hope it all goes well. Let's go! So firstly, we've actually got the waste in already, we've got the tapping and everything, and we've also got the pop-up waste already there. I always try and put that in first because once the pedestal's in the way and you've actually fitted it, it's a nightmare to get all this stuff in. So I recommend you have all that installed. Now, the pedestal actually sits in this groove there. Get a tape, measure from the back of the basin to the front here, and you'll know roughly where to sit your pedestal. Because really, to do this properly, you need to mock up the whole installation, get a level, get your two holes drilled, and go from there. And then you have to take it all back down again, do your drilling, everything like that, and put it all back together and get your pipes up where you need them. So we'll do that now, and let's hope it all goes bonkerly well. So it's roughly 33.5, 34 away from the wall. Just come up here and have a look there, and we get our centre. So measure across where you want it to be in the centre. That's 34 inches, that's about 17, just there. Lovely. Then use a spirit level and score all the way down the wall and then draw a line out at a perpendicular angle onto the floor. Nice and line up, make sure you're about square where you want to be. Draw yourself a line out here so then you know roughly where the centre of your pedestal's got to be. So now we pop the pedestal on the centre, our centre line just there, and measure out our distance. Once we've got that roughly in the right position, we can offer up our basin onto that, make sure that's level, and then get our two holes marked for the drilling there. Perfect. So now we pop our level on here, make sure it's all nice and level, the bubble's in the middle, and then we can go underneath and mark the two holes that they don't really fix it to the wall, but they do help because obviously most of the weight is actually on the pedestal foot itself. Let's go under there and do that now. Right, so the hole we're looking for is just here. Let's just get in there and mark that. Once you've done that on both sides, I recommend you also put the waste on quickly now and also measure the height that you want your waste pipe to be if it's not already there. Once you've done that, you can remove the basin and the pedestal and drill our holes through the brutally hard tiles. Right then, here we go. A few recommendations when you're actually cutting tiles. Use a nice decent tile cutter. It's a brand new one from Bosch, and make sure you keep it wet and try not to run the drill too quickly. That's basically it. Heat really does these tips in, so keep them cool and always have a little jug of water next to you to dip it in every sort of 5 or 10 seconds. Here we go. Come on! Get through it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on! Please! Oh my God. Why? 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 Yes! 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 Come on! I've got to do that one more time. And also got to hang a shelf unit up there, which is going to be 4 of those holes, and a toilet roll holder over there, which is going to be another 2 of those holes. It's going to be a long day, really long. And I hasten to add, I'm not going to be filming any of that. Here we go anyway for the next part. Right, so now we've got our holes drilled. Put our pedestal back where we need it, and then pop our basin on top. Now line up your basin with your holes, but before you fully screw it in, it wouldn't hurt to just get a bit of silicone and just run that along the back of the basin to add as an extra sort of fixing to that wall. So do that now and then get your holes lined up and screw some screws in. Get some tap washers, pop them on your screw just down here and then run them on and it won't damage your basin. Let's get that started. Do the same on the other side. Before you push it fully back in, just run a blob of bit silicone across the back. Once you've got those two screws in, now we do a little bit of silicone in around the top here and around the bottom there. A lot of pedestals will have two screw holes just down the sides here and here for you to actually fix it to the floor. This one doesn't have that, so we're just going to silicone it around the bottom and around the top. That should hold it fine. So let's get our silicone up into this gap here. And that will effectively act as a glue and hold that down. And it's also quite decorative as well. And that all the way around. Tomorrow that'll be set so hard you won't be able to move it. Get yourself the trusty siliconing tool and use that to make good your silicone. Any bits that leave gaps or anything, just fill them in and really go over them. Just like I'm about to do. So then to finish off, we just have to run our bead of silicone round the bottom here of the pedestal and make good. Right, so there we go, all done. We've learnt how to measure up and install our basin with a pedestal. If you think we've missed anything or you think we could do anything better, let us know via the channel. Give us the ever-loving amount of love that you all give us on Twitter, Facebook, the YouTube channel, and as ever, subscribe. And if you need any more information, visit our website at plumberparts.co.uk. I hope you have a lovely time over the next week and I will see you very soon. So remember, hold tight throughout the night. Plumberparts.co.uk. Honest reviews and advice.